Malcolm here from ID Wraps. We've all been noticing so much more AI generated content showing up on our social media feeds. And at the end of the day, it all starts to look about all the same. Too many effects, just way too much busyness crammed into that little rectangle that people are only going to give you 2 to 3 seconds to absorb the information. In this video, I'm going to give you some tips on how to keep AI aligned and keep it on track to cleaner artwork with better prompts. I'll also share a link to my custom designed GPT that works in an interview format and does all the heavy lifting, so really you don't even have to think. So you can welcome to skip that tutorial and DM. I'll send you a link to that custom GPT. Otherwise, come and join me at my desk. I figured I'd kick things off by asking ChatGPT to make fun of itself and to profess my love for coffee. Now, although this is really what's going on in my head almost all day, it's not a great format for any type of media where things are moving quick and your audience is moving quick. They don't have time to read a ton of things or absorb way too many elements and information. So we're going to start fresh with a new screen, and I'm going to show you some prompts and processes to get you better layouts that are going to be more effective and easier to read. Now keep in mind, AI is not a replacement for a professional designer. To me, it's kind of a pain in the ass to work with, really. It is. It does cool stuff, but it is far from becoming a replacement for a seasoned professional designer. So let's get started with that image. My first tip is to watch this on an expanded screen. That way you get to see what I'm typing and the detail in the images. The second big item is to front load your prompt. I like to do this mainly because ChatGPT can be quite awful at revisions. It will add fingers on people. It will resize a truck or something you're drawing on. Sometimes it completely forgets what your original directive is. So we're going to start by making a fairly lengthy prompt, followed by little ones to fine tune it. So I took a pause to spare everyone the excitement of me typing. But here's the basic prompt for a basic layout. I'm looking to promote my yard sale with an image formatted for a Facebook post. So this is important because Facebook, whether you're doing a post or you're doing a story, are going to have different aspect ratios. So this will match the format of wherever you were trying to post to. In this case, we're doing a post, so it'll be more of a widescreen type of look. I'm considering a title of Malcolm's Yard Sale Extravaganza. We're going to just have some fun with this. It's fictitious, just like the address here. This will be at 555 Pennsville Road in Northampton. Common household items, tools, and boys' guy clothing, because there'll be no dresses available at this sale. I prefer a clean, simple layout with adequate white space with maximum of 12 words. Here we're getting into like the technical details and coaching it on the style of this design. I prefer a clean, simple layout with adequate white space with a maximum of 12 words. Again, less information, less is more. People are moving really fast on these social platforms. My preferred colors are blue, black, and white. Keep it classy by limiting the amount of graphic effects. Now this is typically GPT's signature. That's why a lot of things you see here look a little overdone. So we're kind of coaching it to stay off of that. Text hierarchy is as follows. 1, title. 2, nature of the items for sale. Number 3, sale location. This is the order of importance of the information that people are looking at. The upload image is a toolbox that I'm selling, which can help with the guy merchandise vibe. So I'm giving it some style cues there with just an image. If I want specific photos in it, I can certainly upload those too. Or if there's an exact example out there I would like to use as an inspiration, I can upload that too. And it will basically mock it. And be careful with copying things that might be carrying copyright. Those lawsuits run between $750 to $30K. So be careful with trademarks and be mindful that GPT can source the web and sometimes steal things and put you at risk. So in a commercial setting, just be super cautious with that. So let's hit the upload here to send the prompt and see what we get. But there it is. So plain, clean, simple, easy to read, It's using some icons there, threw in the picture of the toolbox. It followed my instruction fairly well. And of course, picture's worth 1,000 words. So it did fairly well considering the instructions I gave it. Again, your prompts could be way longer. I would prefer that the toolbox may have been used more for style and not just the photo plopped in there. But yeah, it's very presentable. It's a great start. One thing I can put in here, maybe we'll do a few edits. Of course, you can edit till the end of time. And so we'll start with maybe the font. The font is very plain. Of course, it took my simplistic instructions very to the extreme there. So I'll just put in font is boring. Add a little style. So there is our illustrated toolbox. I think it did a pretty good job at creating a appealing looking illustration. It matched our color palette. It also took the focus and placed it back onto Malcolm's Yard Sale Extravaganza. Before I thought it was kind of like distracting. The photograph kind of had more color to it, pulled your eye towards it, was competing too much with the title. And of course, it's starting to violate some of my instructions. As I mentioned, editing can be can be irritating. There's less space around this text down here. It's starting to get crowded, but that's just me being a fussy graphics guy. So I think that wraps it up for a good, simple layout. So like they say, perfection can be the enemy of productivity. We could edit this all night. So hopefully you found my tips helpful, and you can have some fun putting some artwork together. You never used this before. You'll notice that it's real easy to use. So this is ChatGPT 2.0, and I can tell you it is way better than the version it was a few months ago. So this will continue to evolve. And with that, I will likely post more videos in the future as this gets better and things change, and our prompts will have to change along with it. So with that, have a great evening, and till next time.